has that got to do with hockey? Really? I mean, granted, it's more entertaining than hockey. I liked them until they went on strike. Now, all right, they can come back. But no more striking, hockey guys. Or else you'll all have to walk in a circle holding on to it. That'll be your punishment. No more striking at the NHL. Anyway, I don't know why they call that an elephant walk. Elephants don't walk like that. I've seen elephants. They balance and do that thing with their leg. That's it. Squirt water over their heads. You know, there's one of the guys who works here at the show. He was in a fraternity. He was talking about, I think he was in Delta Airlines or something, and he said, when he got to get into his fraternity, the initiation involved drinking, humiliation, and ass paddling. There are nightclubs in LA where you can get that, by the way. I don't really know what ass paddling is, anyway. It's like, you know, it's like something to do with a canoe, and, you know. No, you see, between the drugs and the violence and the all-nighters, I think a frat house is really just a crack house with Greek letters, don't you think? See, I think what happens is, the misconception is, the guys that go to the colleges, they think that they have this idea that they get into a fraternity, they'll meet women. You know, because what girl doesn't love a house full of nude drunk guys spanking each other? That women will turn up there. Oh, women try to stay away, but they can't help themselves. Well, I was going to go and buy shoes, but oh. And it's not... Here's a tip for guys, by the way. Young guys, women prefer shoes to you. It's just true. You might as well know it now. And it's not just the guys, though. Women are clapping. Anyway, it's not just the guys. The female equivalent of the fraternity is the sorority. Which, what happens in a sorority is it's just girls having pillow fights in their underwear. At least it is in my head, anyway. That's what you may say I'm a dreamer. Well, women bond differently to men. The women go to... You see, when men go to a strip club, right? Men go to strip clubs to get excited by looking at naked women. Women go to strip clubs to laugh at naked men. It's true. At least they did when I was an exotic dancer. That's what they were there for. Oh, yeah. I was called Rump Towers. I had a little kind of, outdoor thing. I did my own ass paddling in a canoe. People seem to enjoy it. Anyway, fraternities, I think, is what I'm talking about. Fraternities are supposed to be the place where you make connections to help you later in your professional life. How just holding on to someone's genitals and walking in a circle? That's not going to help you get a job. Unless you want to be an actor. But it's not gonna work for other jobs. It's not gonna work in the real world. Jim, I've got an interview with someone I know from college. He can do 300 naked push-ups while drinking a case of beer. He'll be great in human resources. And if he's not, he'll be great fun at the Christmas party. Let's hire him. I think that fraternities it's quite an American thing. It's uniquely American. I can't see the French having fraternities. You're pledging at a French fraternity. In order to join this fraternity, you will have to eat fish with red wine. I can't do it! I can't do it! I can't do it, and I will not do it! Couldn't I just walk in a circle and hold on to someone's genitals? No! Well, let's just do that anyway. Okay. The only time I've experienced hazing was the initiation process to get this job. Oh, my Lord. It was David Letterman tweaked my nipples until I sounded Scottish. And I had to spend the night in Bob Barker's haunted dressing room. Which is haunted by Bob Barker. You know what is true, though? See, when I started this... He is so going to turn up here and kick my ass. It can only be days away. You know, he does karate. It won't be just the pets that will get spayed and neutered. I'm telling you, something's going to happen. When I first started this job, though, CBS, they made me dye my hair. Yeah, they made me dye... I was okay with that. I think, all right, you know, they made me dye my hair. But it wasn't just the roof, it was also the basement. You know, I think you know what I'm saying. But people talk about the fraternity of late-night talk show hosts. And there is some truth to that, I will admit it, because we do all live in the same house. We do. Kind of like the monkeys, you know, we all live in the same house. Dave and Jay, they have separate wings. They don't get on. Live in separate wings. Jimmy Kimmel hangs out in the basement, is always playing his drums. Nice kid. And Conan O'Brien and I share bunk beds. He's on top. Well, not Monday and Thursday. That's all right. We can cut that out. You know what? I'm going to cut and run. That's enough. That's
Worldwide Pants.